Hi everybody, Eli Schultz here with Steve Frankoski and guest of honor here, Troy Murphy. Troy, how you doing?
Doing very well. How are you?
Doing well. Exams on the horizon aren't keeping you down?
No, not yet.
So for those of you that don't know, Troy went to Notre Dame for 3 years, right?
I did, yep.
Won 2 Big East Player of the Year honors. I think only 4 guys have ever done that. Troy, Richard Hamilton, Patrick Ewing, and Chris Mullen. So pretty good company there.
Very good company.
And then went on to a successful career in the NBA. Obviously, you must have played alongside some of the game's all-time greats, like Kobe at the tail end of your career in LA for a year or two, and in Boston also with like KG and all those guys. What's it like being around the all-time legends like those guys?
It's great just to see the way they prepare and the way they kind of attack their craft and work on their game, and every day. I mean, those guys have been in the league for 15, 16 years at that time, and just every day continually going and trying to get better and trying to work on little things in their game that'll make them more effective.
So obviously spring, exciting time of year in the basketball world. NBA playoffs just getting started. A lot of guys starting to declare for the draft and stuff like that. Going back to when you were in that position, coming out of Notre Dame, what made you decide that it was the right time to go to the league?
That's a great question. I think based on the way the NBA works, you kind of get penalized for sticking around almost. The NBA is graded on potential, so once they feel like you max your potential and they see you play a bunch, I think it's something that kind of goes against you. So I wanted to leave, and I knew I would be able to come back and get my degree and kind of start my career.
What's that experience like, going to the draft and waiting to hear your name called? It's
nerve-wracking. You think it's great, but it's kind of, you don't know. You can go anywhere. You can go to any team. You don't know where you're going to be. And you're sitting there and your family's there and there are cameras and everything like that. So it's a nerve-wracking experience, but it's everyone thinks it's kind of the final point. That's the draft. You got drafted, but it's really the beginning of it all.
What's that feeling like to get traded and have to go into a new clubhouse and adjust? Sometimes in the middle of a season, just completely immerse yourself in a completely new environment.
It's tough. I remember when I was traded from the Warriors to the Pacers. We had a game. We were getting ready for shoot-around. Shoot-around's at 11 o'clock, so you're getting ready to go down, and then at 10:15 a call comes, and you've been on a team for 5 years, and the next thing you know, you've been traded. And the next day you're on a plane, and the day after that you're playing for the Pacers. So it's a kind of whirlwind experience, and it's tough during the season. Out of season it's a lot easier. You have a chance to adjust and everything, but during the season it's kind of a discombobulating situation.
Now, when you were going throughout the NBA, was there a certain time where you're like, yeah, I definitely want to go back to school and kind of get my degree and everything?
I always knew. My parents were both in education, so I always knew that I wanted to go back to school. And then once I finished, I kind of looked into some different options to try and find out what the best one would be, and Columbia seemed like it would definitely tick all those boxes.
Shifting from school to the NBA, I'm sure has got some challenges. Coming back the other way, tough too.
It is. It's an adjustment. Going from not doing any kind of academic work for 12 years to writing papers and things like that has been an adjustment. But I like it. I like it a lot.
And have people recognized you at all on campus?
Yeah, here or there. It's been fun, but I've noticed that people are really into the academics here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's. They're not too much into the NBA.
Did you make it to any of the men's basketball this year at Columbia?
I did. I made it to the Brown game and then the Yale game. You guys, you played well those games.
2 victories.
Yeah, not bad.
That's great. That's great.
Gonna come out to some more next year?
Yeah, definitely.
Got the whole crew coming back, so
absolutely.
It should be an exciting year.
We'd love the support.
Should be an exciting year for you guys.
For sure.
Yeah, the Madhouse at Morningside Heights. It's pretty crazy in there at the end of the CIT games.
It's going to be rocking.
Awesome. Yeah, so Troy, thanks so much for coming out. Appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you around next year too.
Sounds good.
All right, take care.